Hey guys, so I wanted to explore a current nursing issue that I think we're all keenly aware of, and that is this. There are about this many patients out there needing nursing services, with the number constantly growing, and about this many people willing to become nurses to help them, and about this many faculty willing to teach those people. Let's be honest, Christina, Chenda, Gary, and Dolan can't teach everyone. So I dug around a little bit and I found an article. It's a couple years old, but it's still quite relevant today. It's entitled "The Global Nursing Faculty Shortage, Status and Solutions for Change," and it was published in the Journal of Nursing Scholarship. The background on it: in addition to a global shortage of nurses, there is also a shortage of academically qualified faculty available to teach in schools of nursing. So the article was generated from a systematic review. And the reviewers utilized allied health search engines and uncovered 1,287 unfiltered citations. After they filtered those out based upon content, peer review, dates, and so on, there were 62 documents left over, and they discovered 181 solutions. So here were the results. When the 181 recommendations by these international nursing organizations were separated out and compared, 8 common solution themes emerged. Here are just the top 4. The first solution was to centralize international data gathering and evidence-based strategies design. And this was in 30.8 of the solutions out of all these documents. The next, to create an educational paradigm change. This was in 28% of them. This was followed by developing international cooperative policies and programs. And then finally, remove barriers to advanced practice. So those were just a few of the solutions. And all 8 of these solutions are extrapolated on throughout the article. I'll just give one example, because some of these are fairly progressive. So the second top hit, educational paradigm change. This strategy was expressed by 28.32% of recommendations published. In many ways, nursing education appears to be stuck in the 19th and 20th century's apprentice model of a small group of nursing students following a clinical instructor around a hospital ward of inpatients for instruction and experience. In the real world of outpatient and non-traditional settings, quick fragmented encounters, and high-tech delivery systems, this process is anachronistic and inefficient. It also makes nursing education, with its additional clinical practice component, a very expensive and time-consuming endeavor. To say the least, a lot of the article is fairly progressive and has some pretty lofty goals in it in terms of solving this major issue. To kind of skip to the end, though, in terms of the conclusions or recommendations, the article says, for the past several years, nursing leadership seems to be on a carousel of forming more task forces and meetings to explore the problem of faculty shortages and its causes and challenges. Yet, the published results of these meetings are not uncovering new evidence. Qualitative research has a name for this process, which we learned about in Gary's class. It is called saturation, and it occurs when there is no more new information to learn about a particular construct because every new note, every data source or story becomes redundant, describing the same phenomenon. We submit that a similar process is happening in nursing education, and it is time to move on. The themed solutions emerging from these documents strongly point the way to a shift in focus, energies, and action by nursing leaders. This change in direction would be to implement these evidence-based strategies now, collaborating to use the best resources across nations to increase the number of qualified nursing faculty essential to expand nursing capacity worldwide. Furthermore, the 8 solutions provide a rubric that identifies the dimensions or areas these strategies should address, since the faculty shortage problem is multifactorial with no easy answers. New education models that fit global healthcare needs can be designed. by abandoning the apprenticeship model for clinical education, pooling teaching learning resources, by designing and using the same databases across organizations to track and project faculty needs, and by ending associate degree nursing education programs and collaborating between schools and businesses to create mutually beneficial agreements for services, nursing faculty capacity can be enhanced, and nursing capacity to meet global healthcare needs can be expanded. I'm a little bit skeptical, to say the least. There's some very more interesting things in here, and I'll let you peruse the article yourself to see what you think. Thank you.